So I've done it again. I've waited till far too late to record this. Like, way too late. It's like 5:30. Actually, let's check. Let's check right now. No, it's 6 a.m. Oh, goodness. I told myself I'd record one today, but I was working on something music related. And then I ended up watching my favorite music video of all time, which is some of you who some of you might find this cringe, but my favorite music video of all time is a special Pokemon music video for the Bump of Chicken song, Acacia. At least I think that's the name of the song. I've always just called it Gotcha, because that's what the title of the music video is. You can only find it on the Japanese Pokemon YouTube channel, but it's my favorite music video of all time, and it was brought up today in a conversation with a friend, so I had to watch it again, and I watched it twice, and both times I shed a little tear. The second time, or maybe it was even the first time I ever watched it, like after it came out, I bawled my eyes out. Which is a strange thing to do for a music video that isn't sad. But that video to me represents a sort of time of my life that I was so wrapped up in getting out of that I wasn't aware of the benefits of, I guess. I don't know. I was a very sad child, despite how wonderful my childhood was in retrospect. I was a very cynical kid. I have very strong memories from back then of the good things. I could go on and on about it, but I promised myself I'd get to talking about today. So I watched the video, and then I wanted to look for like Pokemon stuff on VR chat, and then I remembered that I have part of a group project due tomorrow, and I have work tomorrow, so I had to work on that. Apologies if I sound a bit nasally or stuffed. I am quite sick still. I'm less sick than I was yesterday, but going to work hasn't made me feel any better. I did go to work today. It was not great, not terrible. My body hurts, but that's normal enough. I did just finish my part of the group project. It wasn't much to do, so I wasn't, I never panic. Yeah. I do feel quite bad for my group because I've been out of commission all week, right? We had meetings on Monday and Tuesday and Friday that I was completely unable to attend because of how sick I was. I just needed to rest. I've come to realize that YouTube is hiding some of the comments on these videos. Like just on the last one, there's only 7 viewers on the last video as of right now. But somebody did comment, and I have like a plugin that lets me see hidden comments and stuff like that. I forget what I was trying to achieve by having this plugin, but I got it a long time ago doing some investigation on something. And it revealed this comment to me, which I'm going to look at again. You're the reason I've been thinking about Ritz crackers throughout the whole day. Hope you get better soon. And thank you for not putting BGM in this one. Personally enjoy longer vids. If you want to ramble for an hour, go for it. I like that somebody's commented. To mention a person by name feels like I'm inviting some sort of parasocial relationship of sorts, which is dangerous. So, rather than mentioning by name, you know who you are, and I thank you for your comment. I will not put BGM in the videos. Sometimes I just need the input of another person before I can come to a decision on something. One thing I was going to try with the last video, and I did spend like 30 minutes during editing trying, was I thought about just playing my own instrument. Now, I don't know how to play the piano. I rejected that instrument when I was a child. Big mistake, but I live with the consequences of my actions. But I do play guitar. Pretty amateur guitar person. But I figured it wouldn't be terrible if I just put a nice echo, reverb, like something that sounds big and soft and spacey, just on the guitar, and just played some notes. So I did that for a bit. And it did sound kind of nice, but I couldn't keep it sounding consistently good for 30 minutes. So I didn't. And I just didn't add it. I paused there because I'm a little spooked. My door has opened just a smidge. I know it's because there was another door that just opened in the house, and the air pressure changes caused the well lubricated hinge to shift the lightweight door, but sort of watching it shift just an inch freaked me the frick out. I'm gonna go close that one moment. Doesn't help that my window is open. We're safe though. Everything's fine. Even if someone were to walk in on me recording right now, at worst, I would have to go back and edit, and at best, I'd just be able to pause the recording. My family's usually pretty good. If I just put a finger up when they enter, they won't say anything until I remove my headphones. Oh. Do you ever find that being in the shower is where the clearest thought comes? I find whenever I come to an epiphany, or I make a plan for my day, or I make a plan for a project, or realize, oh, I should make this edit, or the idea for a song comes along, it's in the shower. It's always in the shower. It happens so frequently that I've considered just like finding recordings of shower sounds to see if I can't like Pavlov my brain into working better at my computer. I don't think that would work, but maybe it's worth a shot, who knows. Having clear thoughts in the shower does come with a drawback, a caveat, if you will. And that is, I end up with the memory of a goldfish whenever I'm in the shower. Like not like I'm getting like flashbacks to being a goldfish. I mean like I forget things instantly. But only like real stuff that's happening in the room. So like this happens so frequently in the mornings. I shower in the mornings and in the evenings before work and after work, because at work I get quite dirty. But in the morning, when I've just gotten up and I get in the shower and I'm standing under the warm water, and then I put the shampoo in my hair, scrub it out. By the time I'm done scrubbing it out of my hair, I can no longer remember if I even put it in my hair in the first place. Just this morning I had to do a little forensic investigation to figure out if I had put shampoo in my hair or not. I checked my ears for any soap suds, the drain, I checked the walls, the shower curtain. I couldn't find anything, but I was certain I had done it. But just in case, I put the shampoo in my hair again. It happens like every other day. It could just be a regular sleepy thing, but it only happens in the shower. So, common factor and whatnot. There's sort of a thought I came to in the shower after work today. Having someone, now this might be like a sore subject for some people, or something some people don't want to think about, but try to disconnect yourself from like applying this to your own life. Just listen to my experience with things, I guess. And if you can't do that, then that's not on you. And you might just have to skip to the next one. Leave a comment, and if I spot it, I will take it into consideration and try to avoid such topics. Now, what came to me was having someone, like a person, who makes you happy just by talking to them is extremely dangerous. Now, that might sound like a little crazy, but it is, right? And I don't mean like it feels nice to be around friends, right? Or to be around a friend. I mean like someone who makes you smile just with regular conversation. I think I mentioned this in the first video, but I've always struggled with like keeping myself happy, right? Like live for myself, live for someone else. I've always enjoyed living for someone else much more. So when there's someone who makes me happy just by being, I want that person more than anything. And if I can't have them, then that's where things get dangerous, right? Because clearly, without them, I will be sad, at least for a while. But with them, I can't be with them. I had to shut one person out of my life because of such a thing. They did sort of re-enter unexpectedly when another terrible day had happened. It was sort of cosmically convenient, I guess. The moment they showed up was the moment I guess I needed them most, but they had no... I had cut contact with them. They had no indication of what was going on with me whatsoever. What was happening to me wasn't with mutual friends or anything like that, but they popped up the moment I needed them. But I have to limit my contact, I guess, with this person, so as to not get too attached again, because they do make me so happy just by talking. But whenever they're not talking to me and they're talking to somebody else, and they could be talking to me, it hurts, right? It shouldn't. It shouldn't. But it does. So, disconnect. Gone. Dangerous. Too dangerous. It's not a thing that's like actively bothering me right now, though. I am finding my own little happiness in my pits of despair, you could call them. I finished, have I said this already? I don't remember. I finished a 3D modeling project that I've been chipping away at over the last few months. Every once in a while, I'll find time to work on it, and I finally got it, like, to call it done would be disingenuous, because it's like an ongoing thing. But if I had to like put a bookmark on the end of a chapter, this would be the end of one chapter of however many. And I'm proud of myself. It turned out quite well. I just, right now I don't have anybody to show it to, and I'm not going to show it here, because showing it here would link it back to me, and then, well, link it back to my other socials, and then my other socials to me, and then me to everywhere, and yada yada, and then the anonymity of this is obliterated. Still, I just wish there was someone I could like show it to and they would appreciate it. My friends, my closest of friends, they know of what I've been working on, but they don't understand it, so they won't be able to appreciate it the same way as somebody else might. But I don't blame them for that at all. It's hard to paint for oneself. I should have gotten water for myself before starting this, but I didn't, like a fool. And now my mouth is drying out, so in the spirit of going to bed before 7 a.m., which I probably won't get to because I still have to edit and upload this, I'm going to stop the recording here. I hope you've been having a good week. We're almost at the end of it. I hope your weekend is good. I hope your next week is good, and I hope you sleep well. Yeah. Good night.